Now we've escaped the Scottish death cult, go check out the rest of this forest.
What's going on here?
What's this?
What's this? It looks like a simple wooden amulet. How did I not notice it before? Pick it up, Ayami-chan. What's this? I feel strange, like I'm back there again. It's Nightwolf's amulet. Is that dead children? Mr. Skywalker,
Oh god.
it's me! Whatever will we do? Shut up, kid. Where am I? The forest path. I saw things and started running. When I found the amulet, it cut away the fog that had been surrounding me and showed me the truth. The mask, the Kamikai, Reina was there the whole time. They all killed themselves and made her wear the mask. That day was when it started, when Reina became the mask bearer, when her suffering truly began. The pulse of the dark has changed again, and the fuzzy image I had before has snapped into focus. Everything I need to put an end to this is in my hands. You're damn straight.
Back on the train.
Ah. How long has it been, I wonder? A man in a sewer, a girl with red hair and a detective chasing them both? No, I'm not a detective anymore, only a puppet stupidly dancing on its strings. It's probably been about 9 hours, 55 minutes. That doesn't sound like me. I'm so stretched out, it feels like the slightest breeze could topple me. Each time I get closer to the truth, something drags me away. Or maybe all those horrible things haven't happened yet, and I'm just riding the train home where Kazuki will be waiting for me. In another life, maybe there's an Ayami that's happy. Instead, I'm stuck in the life I've got, and I don't know how much more I can take. Did I really see all those things in the forest? Was that real? Has any of it been? I don't know anymore. Every time I get a handle on the rules, something comes along and breaks them. But they were things I saw, things I couldn't have known about Tekamasa's Kamikai on my own. With me, there's a little wooden mask that so many died for, and now I'm planning to use it myself. It doesn't feel right. It was her pain that I felt again in the compound. Even now the dark doesn't seem so unfamiliar. I can feel it calling to me. That must have been the moment that changed everything, the focal point of all her misery. The dark is steeped in that same torment, the suffering of a scared little girl. I wonder if it's the real Reina I've seen, or is it that girl long dead? Either way, whatever is left of her is in the dark with Kazuki. My only chance to see Kazuki again is to go into those filthy tunnels and find the door. Only then will I have any hope of using it to change his fate. But I'd be walking into a trade where the other side has their hand behind their back. I'd be forced to accept the cost without question. Kazuki Tanaka, the man I've suffered so much for, has been silent. To find him in the door, I'll have to use the mask. I've seen what Reina has become as a result of the mask. Would that happen to me? Now that I know the way, is that really what I want? That horrible object is made out of suffering. Two different groups fed it with the death of innocence. Why play its game? The entirety of the new Kamikai died for it. It drove me and the man I loved to the darkest. Why shouldn't I destroy it? I know why. Because I'd be destroying Kazuki and Reina along with it. I've done everything I can to prepare myself, but there's no more time to think. It's time to put an end to all this, one way or another. Oh, I thought that was going to be it, damn it. Shinjuku and Kamakura, the two places where my path started, are also where it has to end. Shinjuku! Oh god. This is it. I need to choose. Will I follow the path further into the darkness or return to the light? You gotta go to the dark side, man.
Out of the darkness
You
into the
gotta
light.
go. You gotta go balls deep. You gotta go pancakes deep in that shiz.
Are these our two choices then? Which one's which?
Guess. I guess Shinjuku is the dark.
Go for
Kamakura
info and see what.
Oh yeah. The Kawanas claim they can purify the mask and rid the world of its evil influence once and for all. They didn't say what happens after that, though. What will happen to Kazuki and Reina? Or that awful alley in Shinjuku is where the nightmare began, and it holds the entrance to the dark.
The Tokyo Dark.
My only chance to find Kazuki is return there with the mask and find the door. Maybe it's a way to put an end to all this. Oh,
well. I'm completely unsure of what to do here.
I'm down with the dark, man.
Down with the darkness.
I'm down with the dark. I think we got to go get Kazuki.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's put on some Disturbed and head down Shinjuku.
Get down with the darkness. Alright. Let's do it. It's Miho here. She might be.
Oh.
Here she is. Can we talk to her?
Oh.
Uh-oh. Better sound the alarm. The detective's back. Damn it. Every time I come in here, you... Ha! Don't sweat it, detective. I'm just busting your chops. Besides, it's not my problem anymore. Huh? I'm out of here. Wait, that other job? The sketchy one you didn't... Nope. Probably won't believe me, but I actually took your advice. Hell, I hardly believe it myself. How flattering. Didn't think the hard-boiled detective would be so thin-skinned. Yeah, anyway, where are you headed? Dunno, but I think I'll leave the city. My big dreams kind of got drowned out, and now it's hard to be here and not fall back into old habits. Like hitting the old reset button, right? Reset button, huh? I could use one of those right about now. Things gotten that bad? I don't know yet. Probably. Only way to find out is to keep moving. Anything I can help with?
Yeah, you got any guns?
Hey, don't give me that look. I mean it. No bullshit this time. Thanks, but I think I have to see through the rest of my problems on my own. Then why... why did you come in here? Couldn't tell you. I guess I've just gotten kind of wrapped up in this place. Sounds like you're the one who needs to leave the city. Bad places lead to bad memories, lead to bad decisions if you ask me, and I'm an expert on bad decisions. At least neither of us will have to deal with Goto or the million other perverts like him. For now, anyway.
A million Gotos. Now that's a thought.
Good luck. Nah, you hold on to your luck. Looks like you could use it more than me. See you around, Ito.
Sounds like the game's having a go at us for doing the darkness. But fuck 'em. Let's go.
Game.
Daizo, I need you.
Daizo.
Hey, what you look so happy for, man? Stop smiling, it's weird. Oh, hey, Ayami. Perfect timing.
Daizo, what's all this? Looks like you're all packed up.
Like I said, perfect timing. I'm closing down.
Oh, and this is good?
It's great. To be honest, the last time I saw you, I was kind of slipping again, you know? Going down memory lane, but in the worst way possible. Then I remembered our conversation the other day. How you said your attitude is, seasoning that flavors the food and all that shit.
That sounds a lot more poetic than I would have said it, but yeah, I remember.
Anyway, I realized the only flavor that could come out of this place is bitter. Real bitter. Then, crazy thing, my wife comes in after refusing to see me for years.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was right. Funny, she looked so much older than I remembered. Guess I came to a bit of a revelation when I saw her. I was clinging to this place, but for what? A life that I haven't been living. For a what if that'll never happen. I realized giving up was keeping this place going, not the other way around.
Huh. Guess some people do have happy endings.
Ha! If you call crippling debt happiness, wasn't cheap to run this place. At least that wedding ring I pawned took care of the rent for a short term.
Lol.
Lol.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Well, Haruto's always bugging me to join him on the road with that takoyaki stand of his.
You didn't seem so keen on that the last time we talked.
Well,
You've had a change of heart?
have you been talking to Haruto again?
No. Could just see it on your face is all.
He's always been my biggest supporter, so I figured the least I can do is give the old lug a shot. Besides, with his help, I'm getting back in touch with my daughter. Things aren't all rainbows and fucking sprinkles, but I'll get there somehow. What about you?
Oh, I've got to go in a sewer and find my dead boyfriend with a mask that talks to me and makes me mad.
Sounds great.
Me? What about me?
Did that Idol magazine I give you end up helping you?
Yeah, I went into a dodgy place and found out that the girl had stung herself.
Cool.
Raised more questions than it answered.
I doubt I could help you with all this complicated stuff you do. Cooking was all I was ever good at. It's like you said though, keep following through until the end, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Take care of yourself, Daizo.
Don't be a stranger. Come by me and Haruto's stand sometime.
I definitely won't.
Yeah, about that. I'm chock full of balls right now, so...
I'm
Yeah,
fully
fuck.
ballsed up. I wonder if we can talk to Kobayashi.
Oh, there he is! Oh my god, like, it's you!
Huh? Who? Me?
Yeah, you!
Yup.
Whoa! Can I, like, give you a hug?
Hey. There's no need for that. Please don't touch me.
Come over here so I can touch you.
Why so touchy-feely all of a sudden?
Detective, sir, ma'am, I would never, like, feel you without your permission.
That's not what I... forget it. What exactly is it you're in such a good mood?
Oh, you noticed, huh? Ta-da!
What? I don't get it. Are you a magician?
Just rips his pants off. No, I got a promotion. Can't you tell by the new uniform?
No, I can't tell anything different about your uniform.
It's
It's exactly the same. Wait, a promotion? You got a promotion?
Yeah, like after you came and talked to me, the manager saw us and was like, "Whoa, this guy's helping the police." Said I was really respectable or whatever. And I found that key.
To the dumpster?
Cha! Turns out I had a spare in my pocket the whole time.
Jesus Christ. Of course you did. Of course you had a spare. Well, better you than someone like Tyra.
Who?
No one. Congrats, kid. I think you're really going places.
Thank you, sir.
Jesus.
See ya.
Jesus Christ. Well, we're unlocking all the trophies for these characters.
Let's remove these two grates again.
Let's take the red painted bars off. There's a Goto in here. What are you doing here?
Goto's love pack.
Trying to feel up some more schoolgirls.
God, he's fucking disgusting.
The first time I came down here, I was so sure that I would save Kazuki alone that I didn't think about what I was doing. Am I doing the same thing now? Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
Yes.
But what choice do we have?
That rope's so slick with Goto's titty sweat.
Oh, bleh.
Yeah.
When I found Kazuki's body, he was wearing the mask. She'd made him wear it, as she'd been made to. As she'd been made to. As she'd been made to. Even
Get yourself
after,
together.
even after all this, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Even after all the suffering she went through herself, she did it anyway. Can I really forgive her? No. Never. What's this? No. Hang on. This one.
I'll forgive her with the barrel of my gun.
She so desperately wanted to avoid getting lost. Oh. When I was here last, I saw Kazuki, heard him call to me. What was it he was trying to say? Was he begging for help or begging me to stay away?
I couldn't hear him very well. He had a bag on his head.
Exactly. This time will be different. It's no longer leading to a shapeless tunnel.
This time he won't have a bag on his head.
Reina is down there. I can feel myself being drawn to her. No sack boy for you this time, Kazuki. No muffled cries this time. No
Just
light.
the full raw power.
Oh, is it?
Of his...
Is it this again? Is it this? No.
No, I think just leg it. Leg it.
No dark magic this time.
No puzzles. Just running.
Oh, I'm nailing this now.
It's the Metal Gear staircase.
Go deeper. I have this really bad feeling that we've made the wrong decision.
Yeah, the game's kind of telling us that.
Oh. We're going deeper.
Fuck.
We're going deeper.
Like that bit in Silent Hill 2 where you keep jumping down holes.
We're going so deep.
What's this bullshit?
This is Event Horizon. Go deeper. Well, that's a ladder up, isn't it? Or is it a ladder down?
That was definitely going up.
We're going down. All the way down. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
You wandered into Resident Evil. Just going to
Wow.
Umbrella.
We're going so far down.
So far down, girl.
As I trudged through that oppressive, lonely place, I slowly became aware of someone else. The dark woke up and began to shudder, as if racked with quiet sobs, and I felt a numbing sadness spread through my body. The sensation I felt in that place was familiar, and I knew why right away. Reina! 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 She sat there like a lost little girl, like she'd been there for a long time and didn't know where to go. There was no fight in her body, no way for her to lash out. In that place, we were equals. She rose to her feet when she saw me, her gaze looking confused and desperate. She was the start of it all, everything I'd gone through. I'd put an end to it, one way or another. I'd get my gun out. Pew-pew! Oh.
So we get coffee for the working man.
For the working man!
So you went anyway, huh? Even though I told you to leave me alone?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you just forget and leave me alone? So that's it. You want to keep hurting me, right?
No, I want Kazuki! I'm Dick Tracy.
Ha 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 ha. Hee 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 hee. I hate to burst your bubble, but if it's revenge you're after, it won't work. Nope. Can't blow my brains out down here. The dark won't let you. Ah, did I just hurt your feelings? Did you bring your little gun all the way down here for nothing? Are you disappointed?
A little bit. I didn't bring
Me
it.
too.
There's no point.
Oh.
I didn't shoot you when you took Tanaka, and I won't now.
Ha! Ha! Don't try to trick me. That doesn't mean you don't want to. Ha! Ha 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 ha! After everything I tried, to think that you would be the one to show up here in the end. Funny, isn't it?
Not really.
Isn't it?
Okay, yeah, it's a little bit funny.
After all, you were only supposed to be the guest star in my little show, a temporary addition to liven things up a bit. Then you kept showing up uninvited, digging up every sharp little thing you could find to poke me with. Now I can't get rid of you, see? It is funny, right? No matter what we do, we're forced together again. We ought to make the best of it.
You're right. We can't avoid each other forever. Chance forced us together, whether we like it or not. So all we can do is see it through to the end. Even when I saw you in the forest, you were down here, weren't you?
Where else? Welcome to the end of the line.
I don't understand it. It's awful down here. Why didn't you try and get back to the surface?
Why would I go back? What would be the point? When I do, I look around and don't even recognize it anymore. The streets are different. The sounds have changed. Everyone I knew and ever cared about is gone. You don't know what it's like. Every day the same, and feeling all my old pain again and again and again. People don't change, no matter what. No matter how much time goes by. They all still look at me like I'm a flea-bitten dog to be kicked around and ignored. They hate me. In the end, I'll end up back here anyway, so why fight it? At least down here, nothing changes. When I was little, they said everything would be okay if I had the mask. But then Mummy died, and the police took it away from me, and nothing's gone right since. No one ever cared about me. The police, the foster homes, the other girls in the agency, they all hated me. They wanted me dead. You're just like the rest of them. Only someday, you'll grow old and die, and I'll still be here. Hot and so fucking hot. Unless you give me that mask.
It isn't that simple. Having the mask isn't going to solve your problems.
It is that simple. Everyone always tells me it can't be simple, but why not? None of this would have happened if it weren't for you. If you'd just given it to me in the first place, you could have lived your stupid little fantasy life. Instead, you had to be a hero and get involved in something that was none of your business. Why shouldn't I use it? Are my problems not as important as yours? That's it, isn't it? Everything about you and making your life happy again.
Yeah, kind
I
of.
won't let you be happy, Garbo. I won't. And if you won't help me, then fine. I'll keep hurting you. And if you think it's bad now, you don't know the half of it.
Oh, you're going to take all the chicken away, aren't you?
I'm gonna take a fucking chicken. Or you could give me the chicken and go on pretending to be happy while I find the door again.
Again? You've seen it before? I don't know exactly what you think is going to happen when you find it. But everything I've found tells me it's dangerous.
No, you're wrong. The door isn't for you. The collector said so. He said if I had the mask, I could find it again. He said if I found the shrine belonging to Kawana, then I could find it.
Why did you say Kawana like that? So you met him too? Reina, he wasn't trying to help us. He must have been toying with us.
Shut up. You don't know anything. He told me the mask would let me see the door again, just like the day Mummy died. They put the mask on me and I kept my eyes closed like Mummy told me to. Even when people started getting sick and crying. Then I saw it, the door, even with my eyes still closed. When I looked at it, I heard Mummy's voice, and I knew I'd found everything I knew I found it, everything would be okay. I opened my eyes and it was gone. They took the mask, and I saw Mummy on the ground. She wasn't moving anymore, like a doll.
Oh God.
It was all my fault. It must have been. I did something wrong, but he told me if I found the mask, I could make it right again. Now I'm being punished for being a big, stupid head, for not being pure like they told me to be. Except, people like Higashi, they shouldn't have hurt me. They should have left me alone. I had to punish them. I just wanted to stop them from hurting me. And that doesn't make me bad, right? You understand, don't you?
The funny thing is that if Tanaka was here, he'd understand. Even after everything you did to him. That's the kind of guy he is. Reina, it's not all your fault. This is beyond you. It always has been. That's why Tanaka was so intent on following you from the start. You weren't just some orphan girl. He somehow saw the darkness that was behind you. If only he'd told me, I could have been there for him, helped him.
But, no, You could have helped me, Ayami. He was helping me. He was going to save me.
Then why? If he was helping you, why hurt him?
I didn't want to hurt Tanaka, but it was the only way to bring him here. The same way I was brought here. I thought I'd figured it out. But my white knight abandoned me, went somewhere else. It turns out it was just another stupid idea from a stupid girl.
What you did to Tanaka was wrong, but you can still make this right. You brought him down with you that night. Where is he?
I don't know where he is.
Liar. Just tell me what happened from the beginning.
It's hard to remember.
Please try.
Nothing's gone the way I thought it would. When I went back to Shinjuku, I remembered how I ended up in the dark. I knew what I had to do so Tanaka would be with me. Only the mask wasn't awake. It wasn't loud like in Kamakura, so I made you come into the tunnel with me and Tanaka so it would wake me up. Then I slit his throat and went back to the dark, and I waited. Tanaka woke up down there too, but the mask was gone.
He was alive.
He was like me, or I thought he was. At first, he seemed okay, but then he started wandering around, staring into space and talking to people who weren't there. Poor Tanaka. I think I broke him, Ayami-chan.
So, he was down here. Tell me where he is.
You don't get it, do you? I don't know where he is, and I don't care. Tanaka abandoned me. Even when he was here, he kept mumbling over and over about how he was going to help you. He gave you something, didn't he? That traitor. How else would he have been able to keep finding me? He even said he saw the door, but he didn't take me there. I hate him. Why did he leave me?
Whoa!
To think Tanaka would help a stupid little girl like me, it was dumb to try and bring him here. The collector said I'd find the door with the mask. I just didn't want to be alone, that's all. Now you're here, so I guess the mask is too. I didn't need him after all. He's gone.
You're wrong. I can feel him here. He's waiting for me.
You can? Maybe he's at the door. Please, take me there. Don't leave me.
The mask opened the dark and took me straight to Reina, and now that I'm here, I can feel it pulsing like a heartbeat. The door, the unknowable place where chance and fate have no importance, that's where Kazuki is. I know now what will happen if I lead her there. She'll get what she truly wants. She'll get to rest and finally be free. No more pain, no more suffering. Maybe that's what Kazuki would have wanted, but if I do that, the dark will change shape again, and any hope of finding him will be lost. He'd be trapped here waiting for me, and I'd never be able to tell him the truth behind everything he suffered for. That's if the Kazuki Tanaka left here is the same man I love. Either way, I have to abandon someone, but it's my responsibility I have to choose.
Well, there's your choices.